This is my first video for 2024, my babies. I haven't been around because I have not felt good. I apologize. I'm going to try to get out as much as I can. So this right here is going to be two parts because it's a lot of layers that we have to get through and it's a lot of questions. I did receive all your questions, my babies who have sent it. I hope everybody is having a wonderful new year, had a wonderful weekend. To all my new subscribers, welcome. Welcome to the family, my babies. So we're going to do TKO, Armani, Korea, Boss Life, and a little bit of Beautiful Lovely. I don't know if I can fit them all in this one video, but if not, whatever we miss will be in part two. So before I start, please like, comment, share, subscribe, smash that thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed, I ask you to please and thank you, my babies. All right, so we're going to start with TKO energy. What's the overall energy around him, right? What's going on around TKO? Oh, we got obstacles and challenges, my loves. We got some obstacles and challenges. And I'm picking up like this is not just his women. We'll elaborate into that. But partnerships and alliances. See, it's in reverse, right? So those partnerships and those alliances are not the way that he expected it to be. You know? Movement, choices, and decisions. He's watching the way that he moves. He's trying to make his choices strategically right about now. He's trying to make his decisions. You understand? Like he's trying to make them wisely. It's like, excuse me. Sorry, my babies. It's like his energy is all over the place. It's all over the place. But I can tell you that a lot of things is not going the way that he's seen it going or he wanted it going. Now, I did see when Korea popped up with and they all just had on green. We're going to get into that too. But let's understand the overall energy around this man. Spiritual strength. You see it's in reverse. Mm-hmm. What else? TKO. Energy surrounding TKO. We'll pull a couple of more and then I'm going to stop. Solitude. And this is not him. Somebody has went into solitude. Look, fulfillment and wishes. See, I told you this man is not the things that he wanted to come true. It's not coming true. The way that he wants things to be moving right now, it's not moving. Somebody is actually. You know what? I'm gonna stop. Let's get some clarifications here. Can you clarify solitude for TKO? Can you please clarify? Hangman. Thinking. The hangman in reverse. You have to. He has to give up some. It's. I put it to you like this. His thinking. We already. He's not satisfied, right? So even though he comes out here in a nice, happy face and tea time, you're already. I love how Emp says it. Shout out to Empress because if it wasn't for her and a couple other people, I would not be doing this. But if you listen to Empress Paris, she says it funny. But things aren't working on tea time, okay? And already is going, and he is not happy. His thinking is all over the place. His hands are actually tied behind his back because there's a lot of things that are disturbing this man. Look, his talent, the King of Pentacles. A lot of this, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Your money is not money in the way it's supposed to be, my baby. You know why? Because you're handling it wrong. You're handling it stupidly. You're handling it arrogantly. You're greed. You're greed and you're just throwing money out the way. And he's also using a lot of these women, right? He has dealt with a lot of financial loss. Yes, this man has had a lot of money go through his hand, but he's also losing it because he's unstable, he's unbalanced. He's with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. He's very, very disorganized. He has a lot of debt, unwise spending. Here goes Miss Armani right here, the Queen of Wands. This is his, I'll put it to you like this. This is his queen on social media. Okay? Let me also say this. What glitters is not gold, my babies. All that glitters is not gold. Yeah, it looks like all those nice clothes and going out. It's not doing it the way that he's making it seem. He's putting up a lot of mirages. He needs a couple of more women on his train. What else is the energy around? Yeah. But your foundation, home, achievements. See, right now at home, it's not the way that he wanted. His choices and his movements has actually set him back. His greed has set him back. His selfishness, because I'm gonna tell you, there's selfishness that he's been doing to these women. Okay, the selfishness has caused him to go backwards to using and abusing women, and also it's a lot of energies around him. It's also women that we don't even know who are around. He has women that are not in the forefront that are also giving and helping him, but he is using abusing a lot of women. He's not happy. He's not happy. He's not stable. Things are not moving the way that it's supposed to. It's like when he sits in quiet, it's like, how can I redo this? What do I have to do? But first, it's spiritual strength. That's not good. But you know what? I'm gonna stay quiet. I'm not gonna say nothing. That's for you to figure it out. All right. Now we're gonna go up with the first lady. Matter of fact, I'm gonna use the hidden hearts. We're gonna use this one to see how does TKO feel about Armani. How does TKO feel about Armani? How does TKO feel about Armani? Rejection. Oh, so she's been like, even though she's putting up a good show, she don't. Let me tell you, what she shows is not what he does to her. He rejects her. He rejects her on the screen. He shows her a whole bunch of love, but once that Bigo goes off, she's dismissed. Second chances. She does love this man, whether you think about it or not. She does look. She does want to reconcile. She does want to make amends. She is looking for an opportunity. So, if you're thinking that she does not love him, yes, Armani is not. He puts her more in the friendship zone, but she's boring. She's shallow. She's empty to him. Time. They have it. Time is on my side. They got a lot of time together. They've been through a lot of cycles, right? Look, she's craving him. She actually goes back down memory lane a lot from when they first got together. So he rejects her. So when that camera goes off, this is not who he's thinking about. All right, let's see. TKO. What about Armani? Look, memories, ecstasy. She thinks about the good time with the memories. Not this time right now, but it's like she goes back. Chemistry. Their chemistry is not the way that it used to be. It's not the way it used to be. He's not attracted to her like that. He thinks that she's very beautiful, but he's not attracted to her. It's more on friendship, like friend zone. He doesn't friend zone her. All right, Armani and TKO. Armani and TKO. Bluff, pretending. He's trying to cover like it's something, but it's not. Releasing, letting go, moving on. See, but Armani, he can't release her. He wants to, but he can't. Because guess what? She's worth more there than gone. Sure. Pull a couple more cards and then we'll stop. And then we will go over to Korea. Armani. He's not chasing her anymore. Told you to love it no more. It's more of her loving on him than him loving on her. See, it's also that he knows that Armani doesn't have the strength to get up and go either. Or even if she does go, she's going to come back. He knows this. So when she walks, in his mind, yeah, she'll walk away. But he knows she's coming back. Okay? All right. Let's go with Miss Korea. These are a lot of cards, so I have to split them up. All right. So here we go. TKO in Korea. TKO in Korea. TKO in Korea. All right, babies, let's get it. Let's see how TKO feels about Miss Korea. How does TKO feel about Korea? Oh, Korea, you have an obsession over this man, huh, my baby? She's obsessed with him. Cover up. Trying to prevent the truth from coming out. So they have some secrets that they don't want coming out. So this is telling me that she actually does. Like sometimes, you know, when they say that Korea is coming, it goes back and forth in her mind. Sometimes she wants to move towards him. Sometimes she doesn't. It's like a roller coaster. Like this woman's head is, whew, all right, TKO in Korea. There's a lot of things that's going on. Yeah, she gets nervous. She's very unsure about their relationship. He doesn't give her clear communication. This is what she feels about him, okay? It's like she sits there. Does he love me? Does he love me not? What's going to happen, right? I can also hear him saying, like, sometimes, does he care about Korea again? But sometimes she gets on his nerves. All right, TKO Korea. Like I told you, they lead us. Look, he's not as much of an obsession about her as she is with him. This is her. This is him. You need healing, honey. Look, Korea's not going to move in anytime soon. You see, move in is in, and you see how Seoul moving, changing location, and moving in is not going to happen. So if she said that she was going to him, this is actually both of them. They both have eyes for one another, but Korea's money is not as long as he would like it to be. She is fascinated with him. She is obsessed with him. But I'll tell you like this, my ladies, the most thing that TKO loves is money. Interview. He's not going to let none of his women and he does not like his women having interviews. That does irritate him. He does not like women speaking against him. And if you think that, look, see, pretending. A lot of things they put up a facade and they both live above their means. Both of them. This is not one of them. This is both of them. So they feel like, see what that says? Unspoken truth, understanding true meaning. He feels like he has an understanding with her that he doesn't have to say it out his mouth, that she gets it. But let me tell you, she doesn't. She gets very confused. Somebody has receipts. Somebody's looking for receipts also. So this is also Korea. She's calling when she picks up those phones, and anybody who is interested of him, Korea steps in. Korea steps in and tries to befriend you. He doesn't have anxiety about her, but she has anxiety about him. She's concerned. She's worried. But unexpected. Spontaneous. We're going to get some clarity about that one, too. Matter of fact, let's put this over here. I want to get some clarification of that. Korea and TKO. The energy around Korea and TKO. So you see when you see Korea going and him, you see it's like this, she's always going to go back because she has an obsession with him. That's why it was sideways, right? Ending point. What is that? So he wanted people to think that it was over, but he already knew that she was going to come over, that it wasn't over. He already knew, baby, come back. That was her singing to him, okay? This is what she wants from him. She wants a family. She wants a happy life, happy life. He also leaves her sad brushed when he chooses other women over her. She becomes very upset, very sad, very broken. Like, why? How am I not enough? But baby, you knew what you got into when you got into it. All right, Korea. So for a little while, it was radio silent. She was trying to get over him, but it didn't last long. We already know because look at him now. Realization, lost. He ghosted her. He cut her off for a little while. These two have a tumultuous relationship. There actually are a thin line between love and hate. This woman, it's like with him, I love you not. I love him, I love him. It's like that's what type of game. But she can't get enough of him also. It's like she's all over the place. But let's get some clarification of unexpected. Clarify unexpected with TKO and Armani. I mean TKO in Korea. TKO in Korea. Let me clarify unexpected. What is the unexpected with these two? Like a fulfillment. Finding mental strength. Well, yesterday she did come out of, okay, here we go. So yesterday when she popped up, that was just one of their little, just one of the things that they be doing, their little skits, okay? He knew that she was coming, but this has been a long time. She wasn't with him for a long time. She was rejoining him. So this is like, they planned that. They planned that. They planned that. But she is like unhappy because she has a lack of fulfillment because he's not giving her what she wants. She wants more, and he's not ready to give her more of what she wants right now. He has more women to go through, and more women have way more money than what Korea does. I'm just saying, this reading is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged, and metaphysical science cannot be proven as of yet, my babies. All right, so we're going to go to Boss Life. And then we're going to get into the questions. Oop, that broke. All right, so let's get into Miss Boss Life. We're going to use this again. Ladies, you can't love someone who really doesn't love themselves, who are not, he has to learn to love himself first before he can love anybody. All right, Boss Life. How does TKO feel about Boss Life? How does TKO feel about Boss Life? How does TKO feel about Boss Life? There he is. Divine Masculine. How does TKO feel about Boss Life? You're nor here nor there, baby. This is you. You have a good time with him. You want to have... Wow. All of y'all can't have a family with this man. This is her. She wants a family with this man. He excites her. She has a good time with him. He takes her all the way. This must be... Yeah, look. He doesn't want her. See? In the reverse. He does not want her. All he wants is her money. See, look. Sidetracked. Everything has changed. Oop. But I'll use this one. Longing. She's aching, want him. But he doesn't feel about that about you, baby. He doesn't want you. He does not want Boss Life. He finds her beautiful. He does find her beautiful. He does find her to be a beautiful woman. But other than that, it's more about, she wants more from him. Look, she's chasing him. She's chasing toxicity, and she knows that you were nothing but, he recruited you. He recruited you. All it was, look, she's sad. She's hurt. She's depressed because she can't have him. This girl thought it was going to be something more than what it was. No, baby, it was nothing more. And I hate to say it, my baby, it was nothing more than a check. TKO did not care about this girl like that. Armani and Korea had more than a better chance for that than Boss Life. And even when he plays, even when he plays like everything is good, it's about nothing but money and what this girl can do for him. I'm going to pull these cards, and then look, he trapped you. Brought you in. But let me tell you, there's always consequences. Every action is a reaction. You know, you can't use people and think that this is not going to come for you. And no, my baby, he is not. TKO is not that girl's soulmate. But this girl, it's like the longer that she's away from him, the angrier and angrier that she gets. She's not feeling it. She's not feeling it at all. She wants more attention from him, and he's just not getting it. By, you know, she sits there and she mulls on how to get him back. Remember, this is a little, I think she's what, 23, 24? Yeah, this little girl is not playing. Let me see, Bosslife. Yeah. She's not playing with him. And she's very salty. She wants her money back. And it's like it's starting to be like a little bit of she's starting to realize it a little bit, but not all the way. But she's devoted to only him. She craves for him. And he knows that. He knows that, baby. The door don't swing both ways. Nah. See? Pain. He isn't hurting. He doesn't really care that you're gone. If you talk about anything, look, he's running. He don't want you. He does not want Bosslife. It was more, look, here we go with the rejection again. Yeah, Bosslife. This man don't want you. A little bit more, and then we're going to stop. Clarity. There's a lot of people that want to know his true intentions, but you're not going to get that. Actually, his true intentions are being put out on the floor right now. It was nothing more than money. This is like she's trying to get clarity. She's trying to understand why he did the things that he did to her. But baby, you can't. You knew what you was getting into? Look. Again, he finds her beautiful, but he don't want her. He don't want her. All he wants is her money and what she can do for him. All right, my baby. So we're going to do a couple of questions. And remember, this is part one. This is part one. Part two, we'll get into that. Where's my notebook? It's over here. All right. So Cherry went on Empress's Live and said that Korea contacts women, right? That she feels like TKO wants, like tries to throw she tries to throw she tries to talk to where you don't want him. But see, that's the nicest way I can put it. Alright, does Korea call women to try to talk them out of wanting him? Does Korea? Alright, this is a lot of cards. Do it again. Does Korea call women to try to talk them out of messing with him? Yep. So this is the Four of Cups, right? So she does try to sit up there and so you won't mess with him. She does everything because she has fears. She actually gets distressed when he talks to other women. So it does make her pick up their phone and call. And also this has to deal with not only is the Four of Cups about past and like childhood, etc., but it's like she has dealt with rejection. And it's like he'll want, yep. It's like he'll want. She doesn't want this man Here goes the Two of Pentacles. She doesn't want this man, right, to have more obligation. So let me step in and tell this woman, like she's very manipulative. With the Two of Pentacles, this is manipulative energy, right? This is so she can get you up out of the way. She sits there and she thinks, what can she do? What can she say, right? So it'll just be her and him to try to balance it out. Like he has too many obligations. Tell him all the bad things that he's done or said, and it'll try to get you to not want him. So let's outright X. It's Korea, a manipulator. Yep. Now this is the King of Cups, right? But Korea comes off as, committed and stable, and she's the strength and a kind-hearted woman. That's who the King of Cups is. But it can also be a woman because she is ambitious, right? She's ambitious to get her man. And she's ready to commit to him. And she's ready to push any of y'all putas out of the way to have her man. She doesn't want y'all, yeah. She only cares about herself. She is very, very, very manipulative. Wow, Korea. All right. The next question is, so it was said that TKO started a fight with Korea purposely to go and be with knowledge. Is that true? Did TKO purposely? Oh, yeah, here goes the Emperor. He didn't want to stay stuck with her. Look, lack of control. He needed to go be with knowledge. So let me start this fight. Knowledge is beneficial. There he is right here. The Emperor. The Emperor is somebody who's powerful, who he thinks on his feet too. He's very dominant. That's TKO. But he didn't plan that good. He didn't plan that good. Korea already seen what it was. He did start that fight on purpose. Secrets revealed. Yep. More stuff is, it's a lot of things that's going on with that whole situation that we don't even know all of it. It's a lot more that we don't know. And she resents him so much and she gets stressed out. So he goes to the other women like to calm things down, and he wanted to do what he wanted to do. But yeah, he did start an argument. All right, the next question is, does TKO call women with sob stories to get money out of them? Does TKO call women with sob stories to get money out of them? Yep. The Page of Swords in reverse, yep. He don't care about nobody else, so he does whatever he has to do. And he'll tell you, so he can move forward. But she don't plan that well, right? Because it's some people that he has called and asked for money and it didn't work. Right here. But he does do it. But the way he speaks on it, even with Cherry, this is like Cherry's energy. When he called and was talking about the tire and doing the sob story, he was disappointed. He was very disappointed because he had lack of success. sometimes when he calls these women, some of these women they just listen to him and be like, I ain't got it. He don't get it all the time. He does not get it all the time. So the next question is TKO popping his tires on purpose? Is TKO popping his tires on his car on purpose? Yep. To get your money, he's being hasty, trying to move fast. If I pop these tires, right, I can take momentum. I could call somebody, right? I'm thinking on my feet. If I pop my tires and they'll give me a couple of dollars, right? Yeah. So the tires aren't just popping because he has the wrong size. They're getting popped also. Okay, my babies, you ain't slick. All right. All right. Let's see. Does Barbie still stalk TKO? Does Barbie stalk or want TKO still? Does Boss Barbie? All right. She thinks about him, but that's not who she wants. He's not where he's at. She she's happy with K9. She's already moved on. You know, does she care about him still? Yes. Does, like, if she hears something that happens to him, it'll make her worry about it with the Knight of Cups. You know, because he was romantic and he did stuff with her, and you know, she has an attraction to him. But she's moved on. He's not the man that she wants. He's more of a burden. You would think K9 is, but she loves K9 more than she doesn't look at TKO like that anymore. All right, next question. All right, Cherry said that Bosslife was never supposed to move into their house with them. Is that true? Was Bosslife? Oops. Here you go, Bosslife. You was not. You are. You wasn't supposed to move in. No. He was overburdened. He needed her. He was stressed out with problems. It was like a nightmare bringing her into the house. Because this girl has a lot of insecurities and lack of confidence, right? She's overbearing. And in his mind, it's like she doesn't take accountability for her actions. Like, this is little girl energy. Like I said, the only thing that she could do is give him money. He just wanted money from her. And she had, you know what, baby, we have boss. I'm gonna leave that alone. Love yourself before you can love anybody else. And if you have to come with $1 or you have to come with money, no, my love. And I'm gonna leave it at that. All right, so did TKO only move Bosslife in because Korea and Armani left? Did TKO only move Bosslife in because Armani? Yep. The moon in reverse. Yep. You help regain composure, right? And Cherry unraveling them secrets. Yeah. He needed that team. He didn't have what he needed. He didn't have what he needed, so he had to call on her, right? Because it was a loss when those two had left. She wasn't supposed to move in at all. He was like, He had to find somebody else. He had to bring somebody else in. Okay? He did it maliciously. But judgment. He didn't bring her in because he cared about her. He didn't call her. He called her basically because Armani and Korea had left. He didn't have no intentions on ever moving her in. The TKO bully the women so they'll leave. The TKO bully so he has the Seven of Cups, right? He has a lot more options. So this is crazy. This is crazy. So TKO, I wouldn't say he bullies them to leave, but he makes it uncomfortable. He bothers. He makes them uncomfortable. He makes them what you can call bully because these women feel defeated where they just want to leave. They want to get away. He becomes so nasty because he has underhanded behavior. So he does do things with the Hierophant because he has other choices. So let me get you out of here so I can out with the old, in with the new. So make you uncomfortable and so I can bring somebody else. And I'm also hearing like it's like women, it's a lot more women waiting to come in and are waiting their chances. So before I lose somebody else coming in, let me get you out of here. So he does bully them. The TKO South Korea that Barbie was only giving him money. The TKO South Korea that Barbie was only giving him money. Yep, fear changed the two of wands. He surely did. Lies. He lied to the Queen of Wands. He lied to the Queen of Wands. Told her whatever, so he can keep her there. He made her believe. He really made her believe that. Like, I'm not messing with her. She's just giving me a couple of dollars. And not Armani. Korea was like, okay. She believed it for a little while. All right. Now let's get into the drum roll. How many minutes? We're already 43 minutes. This is going to be the last question. I'm going to shut it off, my babies. Is Korea pregnant by TKO? Is Armani pregnant by TKO? Is Armani carrying TKO's baby? Is Armani carrying? All right, this is what I'm going to say. This is TKO, right? Trying to come in, be confident, right? TKO, because he can't have, allegedly, but he's hoping it's his baby. But allegedly, no. No. We can check again. Let's see. Is Armani carrying TKO's baby? Is Armani carrying TKO's baby? Allegedly. No. Here she is. She's the Empress. No. That's not his baby. Nope, that's not his baby. Confessing, coming clean. He knows that's not his child. But he loves her enough. And guess what? Their baby can bring some money to the table, okay? Wow. It's nothing that this man will do for money. Nothing that he will do for money. Is TKO using Armani's baby as a money grab? Is TKO using Armani as a money grab with her being pregnant? Yep. Here it is right here. Yep. Gifts, generosity, charity, donations, money, the community, Bigo giving him more money, more support, right? Y'all sharing, y'all being kind because she's pregnant. Wow. And just he's like his power and his authority. Don't be bamboozled, my loves. All right, my babies. This is part one. We will do part two in a couple of days. Of course, I'm not feeling too well, but I'm going to try to do as many as I can do because I've been going. Again, Happy New Year's, my baby. Talk to me in the comment section below. Are you surprised of the things that you heard? I'm not. I'm not. This man loves himself. He loves, he cares only about himself. But you know, it is what it is. If you're not subscribed, I ask you to, and please hit the thumbs up on your way in or out, my babies. Okay, I will talk to you later.